Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's a little bit chilly out. So I want to thank you all for subscribing, liking, and making your comments. That's really inspiring to me. I'm really excited about the channel, and thank God that we can come together and we can share some Bible scriptures and some readings about positivity and coming out of the darkness and so forth. So let me begin by reading in the Bible. Randomly we pull Hosea 6, Israel unrepentant. Come, let us return to the Lord. He has torn us to pieces, but he will heal us. He has injured us, but he will bind up our wounds. After 2 days he will revive us. On the third day he will restore us, that we may live in his presence. Let us acknowledge the Lord. Let us press on to acknowledge him. As surely as the sun rises, he will appear. He will come to us like the winter rains, like the spring rains that water the earth. What can I do with you, Ephraim? What can I do with you, Judah? Your love is like the morning mist, like the early dew that disappears. Therefore I cut you in pieces with my prophets. I killed you with the words of my mouth. My judgments flash like lightning upon you. For I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offerings. Like Adam, they have broken the covenant. They were unfaithful to me there. Gilead is a city of wicked men, stained with footprints of blood. As marauders lie in ambush for a man, so do bands of priests. They murder on the road of Shechem, committing shameful crimes. I have seen a horrible thing in the house of Israel. There Ephraim is given to prostitution, and Israel is defiled. Also for you, Judah, a harvest is appointed, whenever I would restore the fortunes of my people, whenever I would heal Israel. And it goes on into Hosea 7. So next, I pulled one card for us out of Your Soul Purpose, and it is the Historian. The affirmation: experiences from the past empower me. I am connected with powerful ancient wisdom. I understand the origin of repetitive patterns and develop new paths to the divine. Really is a pretty rock. That is Kambara Jasper. Okay, Historian is under investigation. Are you drawn to understand the past? Are you interested in human history, artifacts, and archaeological sites? The life path of the historian also includes archaeologist and anthropologist. Through an understanding of human diversity, you gain perspective on the present human condition. Archaeologists study human life, human history, and prehistory in a scientific manner. This helps us understand how people once lived. On a similar note, an anthropologist studies human cultures and their development. When the historian and Kambaba Jasper card is pulled, consider it an alert to connect with the wisdom of your ancestors. Derive lessons and understanding for your life today based on the wisdom of those who once walked on a similar path. Kambaba Jasper, a sedimentary stone of fossilized algae. is a mystical stone that opens your awareness to uncover karmic lessons brought forth from other lifetimes. This green jasper, rich in blue-green algae, is beneficial for looking at belief systems in past negative situations and learning from those experiences. This stone is said to contain stromatolites, which are among the oldest fossils on Earth. This vibration provides you with the energy to discover the origin of repetitive patterns that are no longer for your highest good. The green energy feeds your soul as you remove toxic vibes and replace them with valuable tools derived from lessons from other lifetimes. Archaeology and anthropology have been a strong interest of mine throughout the years with regard to the spiritual practices and beliefs of indigenous cultures throughout the world. During spiritual journeys to sacred sites, I incorporated the information gathered by archaeologists and anthropologists regarding the spiritual practices of those cultures to gain a clearer perspective on my own life. Through observation of their rituals and practices, I developed a deep understanding of the ways in which my own spiritual practice can activate a deep connection with the divine. So this lady, Margaret Ann Limbo, very well-cultured lady, I would say. Next, we pulled 2 cards from the Native Spirit. The first one is Dream Traveler. You are a channel for spirit. Trust your intuition, hunches, and gut reactions. This is a visionary card with the message that you are on the right path, even if it doesn't always seem like it. Your higher self and spiritual guides, ancestors and guardians are watching over you and supporting you. You are blessed and you are a blessing. You are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. Your native spirit wants you to know, in earth-based tribal traditions, people look to those unique individuals who had the ability to journey during their nocturnal dreams to bring back wisdom and guidance for the tribe. The dreamers were able to step through sacred portals in the night to commune with those on the other side. You carry the energy of the visionary, healer, and seer. Watch your dreams. Messages from Creator are flowing to you. The journey. Before going to sleep, place a journal next to your bed. Most dreams are forgotten within less than 10 minutes, so it's essential to record them as soon as you can upon waking. When the Dream Traveler card chooses you, it's essential to watch your dreams. Profound and even life-changing messages can come through. Have you figured out, are you a seer, a healer, or a visionary? I think we all have the ability to heal. Let's see, and we all have the ability to see into the future. And I think that's part of manifestation, right? Is that what you see in the future will become your reality. So when you have some free time, please pray for my uncle. He's 80. He'll be 81 this year. And well, I'm getting ready to relocate, so I'm not going to be close to him anymore. He just lives like a block and a half away, and that's a small town block. It's not like a city block. And He's the last survivor of my mother's generation. So, he's very dear to me. So if you could just pray for my uncle. His name is Victor. And I'm asking you to pray for God to always be with him and lay his holy hands upon my uncle for the rest of his days. Thank you. Okay. Spirit of the air, the card meaning. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of air represents the mental aspect of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we are in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The spirit of air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. The journey, one of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from spirit, is through the air spirit. The Cherokee people and many other native tribes believe that the winds were messengers sent by the Creator, and they carried information from the sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of the air across your skin, whether it is the subtlest breeze or the powerful wind of a storm. Take a moment to stop and listen. Get a sense of what messages it might have for you. Next, we have the Archangel Power Tarot cards. So I'm going to do things a little different. See all the cards. Just going to do a random pull and read each one. Okay, this one is Knight of Raphael. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective, committed, romantic relationships being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Do you remember how that feels? Your heart fluttering when you're the one going to get your love, or you know he or she's coming for you. Does it just make you automatically smile in amazement? Does it excite you? Okay, situation, be prepared to be swept off your feet. Someone has the ability to bring deep emotions to the surface. This card often represents falling in love. It can also herald creative or artistic proposals and career opportunities, as well as situations or topics that make your heart flutter happily. Someone who is a champion of emotion and artistic endeavors. A person who is in love with love itself and anything romantic. Poetic, dramatic, optimistic, sophisticated, introspective. Additional meanings, engagements and weddings, rose-colored glasses, powerful emotions, the need to get grounded. Okay. Next, I'm gonna give a couple shakes here. And gonna pull one. And it's another Knight of Michael. Okay. Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotions, sudden changes. So whoever this is, there must be some changes going on. And regardless of who is the cause of the changes, changes happen for a reason. We don't always know right at the moment why it's happening. We have to just accept it and move forward in the best way that we can. Situation, Knight of Michael, time for swift action. It will be necessary to move with great decisiveness and confidence, develop a plan, and know exactly how to carry it forward. There is a great deal of activity. This card encourages you to follow your mind over your heart for the results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. A person who is able to accomplish many things at once, someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem. Strong, focused, committed, educated, the champion of a cause, sudden changes, lack of diplomacy. So we have two knights. One is romantic and one is being logic. But they both have really good qualities. The knight is romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective, and that was the Knight of Raphael, I'm sorry. The Knight of Michael is strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. So, whoever you are, you really have a lot going for yourself, but you just have to go with the changes without acting impulsively, and always step forward with love on the forefront. And logic too is what it's saying. Next, is the Eight of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communications. So would that be like the Eight of Wands? Okay, Eight of Gabriel. I really got to figure out a better situation on how I'm sending these up, but for now it'll do. Okay, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. I can't remember if I read it already. Okay, 8. Suddenly things are moving at a very fast pace. All delays are over and now the sky's the limit. It may be a little overwhelming, but it also feels good to see your plans moving forward. It could feel as though there are too many things going on at once, so it will be necessary to stay grounded. It's important to have a very organized plan so that things don't spin out of control. New information or messages come your way. It's a good time to promote yourself or your business. Communication is accurately received by all parties right now. Additional meanings. Too many balls in the air, flashes of inspiration, immediate results. Next. There's a lot of cards to hold. Next we have the Five of Michael. The situation does not serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So when I read that and see that card, it kind of makes me feel like whatever's happening at this very moment for you or whoever, it might be someone you know, or again, it might not resonate at all, but if there's someone out there who is feeling like it's a situation that you constantly feel like you're losing, you're not gaining anything, maybe you're not even breaking even, right? But you have to release the attachment to the outcome and try to take it a next level up. So that way, if you're deciding to leave and go somewhere else, when you do it out of love instead of just overacting like your emotions are bubbling over, try to calm them down and really think about what you want to say, not in a cutting way. It's very detrimental, I think, to the person you're talking to if you're being really like mean, even though you might feel like he or she deserves it. At the same time, after you walk away, or even if it's just a walk away just to get some space, it'll eat at you like, why did I treat that person that way? You know, that's not who I am. Why did I let him or her get me out of character? You know, that's not the person that I ever want to be. And then, well, the lesson would be that you learn from that lesson and you just know better and be better. And that would be your lesson, right? Okay, this situation does not serve you. Stop and reconsider if the actions you're planning are worth your time and energy. You may very well win the day, but there's a strong possibility that there won't be much to celebrate in the end. Ask your angels if there are other, more uplifting paths you might follow. There's a lot of negative energy coming from the people involved in this situation that doesn't match your vibration. Archangel Michael can help you vacuum away all the negativity. Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Make more optimistic plans, even if things didn't turn out the way you'd hope. Value what you've learned and try again with your improved information. Negative thinking, wasted energy, a need for greater self-awareness. Okay, next. Four of Michael. And we keep pulling the same cards. So I believe everything happens for a reason. And just might be needing to reiterate something to someone out there. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. It's time to take a break. The situation you find yourself in will not benefit from more action on your part at this moment. Step back, let it go. It would probably be best not to even think about it for a little while. Resist the urge to challenge those who disagree with you. The key to successful solution is likely to arise from meditation or the unexpected epiphanies that come while on a quiet walk. Are you getting enough sleep? If you've been ill, make sure you take all the time necessary for a full recovery. Additional meanings: make time for yourself, take a vacation, pursue spiritual activities, seek relief from stress. So when you're under fire and you're under all this stress, stress affects your mind, body, and soul. Your soul is the essence of who you are. And if you're under so much stress and you feel like someone might be trying to break you to conform to everything that they want you to conform to, if you allow your spirit to be broken and you submit to that kind of manipulation, it's very damaging to your soul, because you start feeling guilty about how you let it happen. How did I keep getting caught up in the same thing? Maybe with the same person. Why do I keep going back to that? And if you actually submit to that, you're saying to that person, I'll be with you under any circumstances. If I'm kind to you every day and you're mean to me every day, I'm just going to stay because I've made a commitment. God doesn't expect you to stay because you make a commitment. Your first commitment should be to yourself. And it's not even selfish. People will tell you it's selfish. If you're not whole, if you can't fully love yourself, how can you love anybody else? And if you trick yourself into believing that situation, if it's a bad situation and you're staying in it, well, then you're settling. Do you want to live your whole life feeling like you just settled? Settled for the next best thing, which turns out to could be a horrible thing. And I know what I'm talking about because I lived through it myself. So I'm not trying to beat anybody up, but don't beat yourself up. Don't allow people to beat you up, especially spiritually. Physically, yeah, they can they can maim you. You can get really damaged in physical abuse, but your spiritual abuse is your spirit. That's what keeps you alive. If your spirit is dead, you might as well just die, right? And we don't want people to feel that way. Okay, so although we went from the 4 and 5 of Michaels, we're at the 10 of Ariel. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So it makes you think, it would make me think, how could I go from the 4 and 5 of Michael to the 10 of Ariel? And from being on the outside looking in, I would say, just be thankful for everything that you have. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't mean, that you have to put up with any kind of abuse. And retirement could be retirement out of that situation. So it's going to vary for everybody. And if it's sounding a little negative, I really apologize about that. I just have to put it out there because that's what the cards are making me feel like I should say to you. Okay, so 10 of Ariel, it says you have it all. There's so much to be grateful for. You've been financially successful and no longer worry about money. There is a richness to living, and it's all because how you diligently you have worked to get where you are. Your family life has become one of the greatest blessings of your life. You may define family as birth family, or perhaps you have a chosen family with bonds that are just as strong or stronger. There is a great love and support around you. You understand what really matters, and from that knowledge comes peace. Additional meanings: happily ever after, community, family trees, long-term investments. So maybe through it all, you've been doing the right thing and saving for your future. So if that resonates for you, I'm happy for you. Next, I'm sorry, I didn't pull it in front of you. 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So the 7 of Ariel. Your seeds are well planted, however, some plans do take time to develop. Now is not the moment to stop, as success is very probable. You may not see it clearly, but slow and steady progress is made. Have patience, it's almost time. This is a good opportunity to pause and review how far you've come. Are things moving along as you planned? If not, what changes might you make in the future? If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long to finish it up. The next success awaits your attention. A temporary pause, a welcome break in the action. Pondering future strategies, determination. Okay. That one seems to have a lot of meaning. I'll really be excited when we go live. So that way I can actually communicate with all of you out there. Okay, so I'm going to choose one. This happens to be 2. I'll choose the bottom one. And we have the 6 of Gabriel. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. So regarding what you've done in your work life, things look like they're pretty positive here. So let's read about it according to the card. That's 6 of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a brilliant job. Your hard work has paid off, and those around you are highly impressed. Expect awards, promotions, or other forms of public recognition for your efforts. Enjoy this time of positive feedback, but don't rest on your laurels too long. There are other great works ahead of you. This card can also indicate that it's time to make choices that benefit you personally, rather than ones that are self-sacrificing. It's okay to take care of you. Recognition of your achievements, scholarships, or grants. Success in the arts and sciences. Okay. This time I'm just going to pull off the top. Makes it a little bit easier. And we have 21, the World, Major Arcana. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Archangel Michael. Major Arcana 21. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. A project or situation in your life has now come to a happy conclusion, and there's a sense of completion and satisfaction. It may be time to move on to something new, but it's all right to pause and enjoy the amazing moment. Your work with Archangel Michael has brought you to a new level of spiritual growth and evolution. You're at a place of enlightenment and profound understanding of the universe. Remember to speak words of gratitude to your friends, family, and the angels in recognition of their help. Additional meanings: the right place at the right time, coming full circle, excellence, happy endings, receiving an award, international travel. Archangel Michael's name means he who is like God. He knows the divine life purpose of every soul on earth. If you are uncertain as to your purpose in life, you can call upon this beloved Archangel to provide you with clear and understandable information on this topic. Ask Michael for revelations on what steps to take next and how to fully be the person you came to this planet to be. That's really a beautiful card. Okay, let's see. We're at 34 minutes. How many more cards should we pull? Okay, so I'm just going to pull off the top again. Two of Michael. Getting a lot of Michael cards today. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Two of Michael. It will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either over-analyzing the situation or hoping it will just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. Search for the middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. Not listening to your inner wisdom, spinning your wheels, suppressing your emotions. Those things are things you don't want to do, but I think everybody goes through that. Everybody has situations from time to time where, the fork in the road, it's hard to choose. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it and pull off the top. We have 13 peace. Release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Archangel Azrael. Be at peace. Major Arcana 13. The Peace card heralds a time of great transformation for you. It is a period of leaving behind the situations or experiences that no longer serve you. You've outgrown this phase of your life and are ready to move forward. The time has come for new adventures that will enrich your purpose and allow you to evolve like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. Often when this card is drawn, the time of change was expected. It may come with a sense of great relief or perhaps feelings of sadness. Archangel Azrael opens his arms to you with love and compassion and will help you during this period of transition. Take time to experience any emotions you have with grace and self-love. Embrace the new dawn, release the past, let go and let God. Archangel Azrael is a wonderful and extremely elegant angel who helps those who are experiencing a loss. When you call upon Azrael, it is as though two big loving arms from heaven have wrapped around you, providing comfort and support. Solicit Archangel Azrael's aid when you need to let go of a situation or a part of your life that no longer serves you. They say some people are lessons or blessings or both. They say that people are meant to be in your life for a day, a season, a lifetime. I can tell you for sure, nothing is permanent except for death and paying your taxes, as it goes so far in this world. Okay, pull from the top, that's easier for me. Next is the 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So as I'm pulling these cards, and I would go for the fact that, not every card is going to resonate for you. Some cards will, some cards won't. Chances that all cards do. It depends how it's applied into your situation at any level, 1 card, 2 card, all the cards, so forth. So just bear with me and we'll continue reading on. 10 of Gabriel. It's important to live a balanced life. Your determination and sheer will to accomplish the task before you is very admirable, but it's taken a large toll on you. Ask for help from others. Delegate responsibility to those who can do a good job. Reduce stress for the sake of protecting your health. Release feelings of guilt and remove unnecessary obligations from your schedule. Your current challenges may feel burdensome, but there's a great deal to learn from this situation. This is the time of growth that will make you stronger. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. Additional meanings: trying too hard to please others. Light at the end of the tunnel. Overdeveloped sense of responsibility. Working too many hours. Next, 2 of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. 2 of Gabriel. It's like the angel is up there, putting a special bubble around these 2 people walking on the beach. Not only is it like a cover of protection, but it's also like a magnetic, energetic communication between the angel and them walking. That's how I see it. Tell me if you see something different. Okay, 2 of Gabriel. You are making great progress. If you're experiencing a pause in the action, then it's time to reassert yourself and get things moving again. Be bold and ambitious. You have a choice to make. Do not let indecision keep you from going forward. The right choice won't come from your mind, so follow your heart. Important relationships are possible right now. Partner with people who share your outlook and passion. Additional meanings: long-term vision, business partnerships, showing great courage, gay friends or relationships. Whenever I read that gay friends or relationships, gay means 2 meanings, right? So put it where it resonates for you, okay? Just going to take this one here. Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An exciting opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Educational interests should be pursued, and scholarships are likely. Advice you can count on and solid solutions to your concerns will be offered. You may adopt a new interest or passion. Time to get to work. A youth who loves to learn and enjoys academic challenges. Someone who is happy to be alive or can see endless possibilities. Reliable, clever, insightful, balanced. Additional meanings: getting more education or training. Ending procrastination. Pursuing a new challenge. The thing about learning is, as you get older, you want to keep learning, right? Because as soon as you give in to the TV and the couch after you retire, you're not learning anything except for how to be a couch potato and getting sucked into all the news. The news is all like propaganda, and it's there to incite people's worries. I I really don't watch the news. I get a little clip here and there from the YouTube of what's going on in the world, and I just believe that God has me and I need not worry, and God is always going to take care of me, and He's going to give me the tools to make me a better person. He's going to give me the strength, the courage to do what I do, you know? So my previous life, I say when I lived on Oahu, I did remodels. And I had to learn a lot of things. And, you know, my spouse and I were self-employed. And that's how we made a living. So we learned who our go-to people were, and we never really strayed away from using those specific trades, because they did a good job, and they were able to have a schedule open enough to fit our projects. And you just build a relationship like that, right? Okay. The 4 of Gabriel. Whenever you see the trellis, I'm not sure what you call that. Anyways, and there's 4 walls, right? There's 4 posts. Actually, there's a few more posts, but this one's always like the marriage card, the engagement card, the commitment card. Let's see, 2 of Gabriel. So it's a good card to pull. See, it's time for celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as an engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time of stability and peacefulness. A special new day, freedom from responsibility, the joy of life, a promotion or new job. So who are you moving in with? Who are you going to ask to marry you? Or who's going to ask you to marry them? So that's the thing about being the seer. When you're dating someone, or even if you've never even met them, you have a vision of who that person's going to be. And sometimes you have the vision when you're really young, and then you kind of forget about it because life goes on, right? Suddenly he appears in front of you, and you just think like he's a nice person, you know, kind of a random friend that you just become friends with, you know. And then you go home and you sit on your bed, and then all of a sudden you have that epiphany. When I was a little girl, I was at the Catholic Church, and they had a picture of Jesus. And I said to myself way back then, I said, wow, when I grow up, I want to marry someone just like Jesus. And, I mean, because as a kid, you know, you think Jesus was a holy man, and he did everything right, you know. And what he did right was he showed everybody love. I really believe that he was around the considered lowlifes of the world. You know, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because we've all been there. Some of us are currently there. Some of us are trying to get out of there. And some of us are very happy being there. but I believe he was around a lot of different people from a lot of different places and a lot of different statuses in life. And I believe that he just showed love wherever he could, and he spoke the words of the Father, the Heavenly Father, spoke through him. Just like the Heavenly Father speaks through us, right? Even to you, through your intuition, through your higher self. Okay, let me pull a card. We all have the ability. 4 of Ariel. So we got another 4. This one, when you give, you should feel comfortable and be ready to receive. When you give, you also receive. First, this card is a reminder that financial gain and resources are to be shared. When prosperity is held on too tightly, it can make a person closed off and therefore block the connection to future abundance. If someone has been blessed with great resources, this card can be a reminder to donate to charities or worthy causes. On the other extreme, it can indicate that someone has been too careless with money. There is a need to review how money is spent or to get debt under control. This card isn't just about money and finances, but can also be about expenditures of energy and emotion. Do not let fear-based thoughts limit your actions. Be willing to share whatever talents and gifts you have with those around you. Control issues, saving for a rainy day, holding on to the present, resisting change. So what happens, I'm not trying to tell someone to not share, but what happens is if you share it with the wrong person, they take the idea as if it was theirs, and they take it to the higher ups, and all of a sudden they're getting all the accolades. They're getting all the praise for this idea they claim came from them. But sooner or later, it will be exposed. It will be brought to the higher ups' attention that was never his idea. Someone might tell him that was her idea or whatever. So things always come out. Plus, when you have an idea, you have to explain how you had the idea. And if you can't explain it, then it's already known. It's not your idea, right? Because everybody has their own epiphany. It comes from God himself. And he's telling you all the little bits and pieces about it. So someone could pretend to be the person who brought it to the world, but fortunately it's about the mighty dollar. But God protects. He protects those who are forthright, and the truth always rings true. It might take 3 years, it might take 10 years, but your name will be vindicated. Okay, so let me just pull another card. Do it one more time and pull off the top. Leap of Faith. Archangel Metatron. 0, Major Arcana. Taking the leap of faith. The amazing thing about taking a leap of faith is how things miraculously happen for you once you speak the words to Heavenly Father or Creator. All right, God, I'm ready to take a leap of faith. Everything will start opening up for you. And then you have every reason, if you stop talking to God, if you never believed in God, if you never believed in miracles, God's going to show you. This is a miracle. Do not take miracles for granted. Always be thankful. A miracle could be as simple as, you need a loaf of bread and all you have is $2.25, and you're walking to the store 2 miles down the road. That's the closest store to get the bread at the best price. You think you're about $1 away, and suddenly, $1 appears. That's the power, It could be someone could walk by you and say, hey, I'm giving money out to random people just to spread love by giving a little bit of money. It'll happen in mysterious ways. Archangel Metatron brings you this card to encourage you to take a leap of faith. You are fully empowered to follow a new path in life that is full of excitement and wonder. The opportunities for evolution and growth are truly unlimited if you'll just have faith in yourself and believe in your dreams. You have only to take the first step to find yourself on the way to a happier life. Your angels and guides will send helpful people to assist you as you go along. You're encouraged to be proactive in researching whatever information is required, but do not let a lack of experience or self-confidence hold you back. You are meant to have the joy you seek. Additional meanings: being self-assured, believing in yourself, childlike innocence, unending curiosity, the joy of life, courage, following your heart. Archangel Metatron is a loving and protective guide to young and highly sensitive people. He can help you free yourself from situations that no longer serve you. Metatron can also give you the courage and confidence to make important changes in your life. Call upon his Archangel when you wish to get in touch with the child that is within you, or to release old fears that are holding you back. Amen. Okay, let me see how many cards we've done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. All right, we'll pull 3 more. We're 57 minutes. 3 more will put us a little bit over an hour, I think. So let me just pull the 3. At the bottom we have 2 of Ariel, King of Gabriel, Major Arcana 15, Archangel Jophiel, decisions, 2 of Raphael, 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, 5 of Ariel, you needn't go through your current challenges alone, Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonderment. Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, great intuitive insight. 7 of Raphael, make a choice. I could keep going and going. All right. Let's see what we actually pulled though. We have the 3 of Ariel, which I'll read first. Oops. Then we have the Lovers, and then we have the Queen of Raphael. Then I'll go through the cards that we pulled and tell you what numbers and what court cards we received today. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Now, wouldn't that be a change, right? A cooperative manner. We don't get that in the regular world these days. Okay. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. It's important to follow your passions and do your very best work. There is great talent and skill present. The task at hand can be a joyful experience and may bring recognition or financial rewards. This is a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a happy, cooperative manner is important. Get the input of those around you, but don't be afraid to competently share your ideas. Additional meanings: a labor of love, being paid to be creative, awareness of your potential, becoming a mentor. see, next is the Lovers. Major Arcana, number 6, Archangel Raphael. This card encourages you to follow your heart. Deep-felt emotions are likely to be experienced as a key relationship enters your life. This could be a romantic partnership that leads to marriage, or someone you feel a very close but platonic connection with. Either way, this is an individual you can trust completely, and the relationship is likely to be life-changing in a very positive way. Archangel Raphael can help you manifest the soulmate relationship or deep friendship that you desire. This card can also indicate an extremely important choice that needs to be made. This decision should be made from the heart, with absolute devotion to the outcome and without reservation. If there's any question in your mind as to how to proceed, then you must take time to weigh the matter and choose carefully. The power of love, the need for careful deliberation, a fork in the road, recovering from a physical ailment. Archangel Raphael is the angel who watches over those who are seeking a soulmate. Whether the desired relationship is romantic, a close friendship, or even career-based, Raphael can help you make the perfect connection. He is also known as the angel who protects our physical health. Call upon him when you or someone you know isn't feeling well and needs healing. Okay. Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Queen of Raphael. Your heart is your greatest strength. Expect relationships with others to develop to a new level. Someone is in the perfect position to help another person understand his or her own feelings. An immense love of home and family is also in evidence. Any psychic or intuitive information that arises is completely reliable. Someone who is wise and kind, a loving and nurturing person with the ability to solve problems before they occur. Psychic, spiritual, understanding, giving. A psychologist, a champion of the underdog, giving too much, unconditional love, the need for self-care. Okay, now let's get our court cards together. And then I'll get these other ones in number at the same time. Then we can go over them. Let's see, Page of Ariel. 2, 10, 13, 2, 21, 6, 7. The problem with these cards is my hands are too small and the cards are a little bit too big. Let's see. 4. So while I'm doing this, I want to encourage you to, when you see numbers, it could be a message from one of your angels. So if you see a number, then just Google it to see the angel number for inspiration for you. Because, you know, sometimes we're feeling down and we're at work. Or, you know, maybe we're thinking about something that's bothering us. We can see a number. So if we do an angel number, then it'll inspire us, right? So while I was getting my cards together, I have 2 angel numbers I want to read for you. First one is 810, 810. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, let's see. Eight, 1, 0. Angel number. Be true to yourself and live your life authentically. Listen to the still, small voice within and allow it to guide. Let's see if I can open it up, if it'll give me more. It's taking a while for some reason. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. Number 810 is a blend of energies and vibrations of the number 8 and number 1, and the influences of number 0. Number 8 is associated with personal power and authority, giving and receiving, truth and integrity, dependability, discernment, self-reliance, and manifesting wealth and abundance. Number 8 also relates to the concept of karma and the universal spiritual law of cause and effect. Number 1 relates to new beginnings, creations, progress, inspiration and intuition, self-leadership and assertiveness, motivation and progress, striving forward, uniqueness and individuality, creating your own reality, positivity and activity. Number 0 relates to developing one's spiritual aspects and carries the vibration of the God force and universe energies, eternity, infinity, potential, and or choice, oneness, wholeness, continuing cycles and flow, and the beginning point and its energies emphasize the attributes of the number it appears with. So this is under, what's the name of this page? Angel Numbers, Joanne Sacred Scribes. So let's do the other one I found real quick. So when I first started hearing about angel numbers, I was like, what is this? So then I decided to start doing it, and it really inspired me in a lot of different ways. So again, we got the same thing. Number 344 is made up of the attributes and energies of number 3 and 4, with the number 4 appearing twice, amplifying its influence. Number 3 resonates with self-expression and communication, optimism and enthusiasm, skills and talents, friendliness and sociability, manifesting growth, expansion of the principles of increase. Number 3 also carries the vibration of the Ascended Masters. Number 4 related to practicality and application, hard work and responsibility, traditional values, honesty and integrity, patience and inner wisdom, and diligence and determination to achieve goals. Number 4 also relates to our drive, passion, purpose, and resonates with the energies of the archangels. So it's very, very interesting. And that was Joanne, 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 Sacred Scribe. Very good stuff, right? Anyways, let's go through the cards. Sorry about the delay. We're 1 hour and 10 minutes. We received Night and Night. Remember that? And then the Page of Ariel, the Queen of Raphael. We have 0, 2 2s, 3, 3 4s. So you can do 4 4 4 if you want. 5, 2 6s, 1 7, 1 8, 2 10s, and 13 and 21. All right, Thank you. I appreciate your time. Sending you lots of love, peace, joy, happiness, healing, and God's grace be with us, right? Please like, share, and subscribe for the algorithm of our channel. And I'll see you the next time. Sending you love. Bye-bye for now. Aloha.